Hi everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel. In our today's video, we are going to discuss about a new algorithm in our sorting algorithms category, and that algorithm is selection sort. So let's get started. When I talk about selection sort, the very basic thing about selection sort is it is comparison based algorithm. And when I talk about comparison based algorithm, if you have seen my previous video, you will understand which comparison I'm talking about. Many a times, for example, it compares some element with the any other element, right? So those kind of stuff comes under comparison based algorithm. When you compare something, whether it is greater than, less than, or equal to, because in selection sort, what we do is we compare the element with minimum element that we are going to see what is it. So that's why I do not want to get started with the algorithm right away. I want to build a base and then we'll get started with the algorithm. So it is a comparison based algorithm. And when I talk about it is also a brute force, it is based on the brute force methodology, right? Now, there are a lot of other algorithms if you talk about bubble sort, cycle sort, insertion sort, right? So all this contextual comparison we are going to do at the end of the series. So be there in the series and check out all the videos available. In our today videos, we are just going to see the basic important points for the selection sort and what is the basic foundation on what principle does selection sort works. And in our next video, we are going to check out the algorithm. We'll understand the algorithm and followed by some examples, we are going to conclude this selection sort algorithm, right? So yeah, I was telling that it's a comparison based algorithm. It's a brute force. It's based on the brute force. So basically what happens in this algorithm if I want to write that, right? So consider that what we do is in selection sort, what we do, we basically scan. We scan the entire list. We scan the entire list. For example, there is an array. Okay, let me write this way. So we'll scan the entire list to find the smallest element to find the smallest element. For example, I will get started with the first element, and from there I'm going to iterate through all the elements and I'm going to find the smallest element and gonna exchange, that is swap. I'm gonna exchange it the first element with the first element. So in first iteration I'm going to do, I'll take first element, gonna iterate through all the list on the array and gonna figure it out what is the my least element present in that array and gonna swap that. Now in the next iteration, in the next iteration, we scan the list again, but from where? From the second. Now one pass is done. Now I'm going to take again the second element and going to iterate through the entire list, right? So those who have a good foundation, they will have got the context or the perspective that there are going to be two loops, one loop for these and one loop for this iteration, right? If you're not understanding, that's okay. We're going to go in step-by-step process, okay? So the next iteration, we scan the list again from what? From the second element to find the smallest uh, smallest among your left out element, that is n minus 1 elements. Okay, so from here in second iteration I'm going to pass and see whether I have any smallest element present there or not. Like this I will keep repeating until I get only one element left. So you can write that. So okay, so among n minus 1 element, and you need to exchange it with second element, and so on. You need to repeat so on we have until we have only one element left. Alright, until we have one element left, right? So we are going to see one quick example first. I think before going to the algorithm, let's say quick example and understand what this big sentences mean to us. Okay. So if you like this video, please do like, share, and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next video to follow on the selection sort. Thank you.